Hello dear all beautiful students, welcome all to our today's session once again. Yet we have completed a Zoom class in very last class, and that was on the lipid topics. Today another very important topics we will discuss here, and that is on from chapter 13, calorie and food energy. Yes, we need to know about these things very importantly. Okay, calorie and food energy. Yes, there is a chart is given, and we will go through understanding about some mathematical problem on the basis of the calorie. What is asking for here the calorie? If it is in general, if it is asking for what is asking for, or what is the definition of calorie? If we go through understanding that times, what will we say the definition or what is calorie? The heat energy produced from food. In general, look at here. In general, I told you here the heat energy produced from food. Energy is calorie. Generally, but it is 100% not definition. We can say about here the calorie is the unit of energy, unit of food energy. Okay, and sometimes you can see there is 1 kilocalorie equal to 1000 calorie. How much? Or you can write how much amount of energy, in general definition you can say here, how much amount of energy counted or got from a specific food. That measuring unit is called calorie. Any way you can write about here the calorie, the heat energy produced from food when we take any food before digestion. Or I can give you a simple example on that specific purposes. You can write about that. That is, when you will take food, okay, when you will take food or heavy meal in the noon or at night, then you can touch your stomach. Yes, it's feeling hot. Why it is happening there? Because there is some chemical reaction, biochemical reaction is going on there, hydrochloric acid secretion, there are lots of way, and it is just for having what I say, this one, heat energy. Okay, the food produce the heat in by getting the food. Okay, the energy, just that food convert into energy, and how or what amount of energy we get from that specific food is counted or measured by that unit is called calorie. I hope so you understood this one. So it is unit the food energy, and this is 1 kilocalorie is counted as 1000 calorie, like that 1 kilogram into 1000 gram or blah blah blah. In this way we can say, and now we understand this one. And calorie and food energy is, sir, it is just for having in one line I have written here. Calorie is the unit of food energy. What is the meaning of that? Calorie is the unit of food energy. Here the calorie, here is the food energy. That means the energy, look at here, some not conflict there, some variation will be there. The energy we get from food is called food energy, and what amount of energy we get from food by counting that unit is calorie. So there is look like the similar term, but not actually the similar term. There is some variation. So I think you understand the topics calorie and food energy. Actually, when it is going on there, and when we will get the energy or food energy or the specific amount of energy from specific food, that is very important matter we need to understand because of some activities like metabolic activities. And this is not actually going on there. Metabolism is also a term. It is asking for 1 marks that what is metabolism? What is metabolism. That is the turning question or turning point about that. That what is metabolic or metabolic activities included in what type of things actually. Yes, we can know about that. The food, digestion of food, digestion of food, digestion of food. Okay, then we can write about respiration, respiration, respiration. Then we can write blood circulation, blood circulation. These are the metabolic activities. If it is asking what are the metabolic activities, digestion of food, what we take that can be digested after ingestion, that started to be digestion. Okay, respiration, always and continuous process that we can always apply with having our breathing in and out, with expelling and inhaling the carbon dioxide and oxygen, vice versa. So respiration is also termed as the metabolic activities. Blood circulation, when the blood can circulate, that terms also metabolic. It is also, these all are the metabolic activities. But we don't know, sir, metabolic activities actually what kinds of activities. Metabolism, after having a fresh meal. Okay, we need to know about that specific points. After having the fresh meal, after digestion, at one sided when it get into the energy and converting into the energy in another sense. Another sense, what is going on there? Another wastage part for excretory system. In all the way, you can say digestion of food, some food produce energy, something to go to the excretory system. In case of the respiration, what we think about that, inhaling oxygen but expelling carbon dioxide, the waste product, like that. Blood circulation, the deoxygenated blood can also carry out the wastage nitrogenous substance. So these are all the metabolic activities, and these metabolic activities actually done specifically more amount during rest. Okay, keep it in mind. I hope so you understood this one. And there is also the energy needed to run the metabolic activities. It is also very important. The energy needed to run metabolic activities, energy needed to run, the energy needed to run metabolic activities is called basal metabolism. It was a wanted type of question for JSC exam, since you are not having in the JSC exam this year, but this is very important short question. Metabolism, what do you understand by basal metabolism? If it is 2 marks, what is basal metabolism? Can 1 marks, the energy needed to run, some energy needed to run these metabolic activities. Actually the basal metabolism, short marks 1 marks. But if it is 2 marks, the energy needed to run the metabolic activities like digestion of food, respiration, blood circulation is called basal metabolism. I hope so that you can understood what I'm saying. If it is asking for 1 marks or if it is asking for 2 marks, which way you can write? Now we understood. Yes, I hope so you understand the point of view what I make you share here. Okay, now this is actually we tried to understand about for knowing that calorie and food energy, and there also have some related calculated mathematical values. But what before then we try to know about that specific points like, okay, now we will try to understand some points. Yes, so this one is what is the need of the calorie depends on the need of the calorie, the need of the calorie, the need of the calorie depends on the need of the calorie depends on in on what case, or what is the method that needs of calorie depends on. Yes, actually it is weight, height, age, weight, height. Okay, and this is the basic three is needed. Many of them write also with having some points that are maybe the more can family members, or need of the calorie actually for body shape, for body growth, like that, many of the things. But I told you need of the calorie depends on basically three things: age, okay, age, and finally another one I can add there, age. What about your age? That means that 4 years child and 15 years child is not having the same amount of just calorie is needed in their body, not similar. And weight, of course, depended that what weight you carry out, or you are in the 40 kg in your weight, body weight, but someone have that 78, so not similar energy is needed on that case. Height is also very important. What is the height you bear, and according to the height the need of calorie actually dependent on that case. Gender is also very important. Not the boys and girls are not getting the similar amount of energy in that case or in that phase. So there is very important point is gender, male or female, boys or girls. So needed. This is also very important, in which of the following factors cannot affect on the demand for a calorie. That means which one is not actually getting on there. This four is very important for or demand for or needful for the calorie. Okay, hope so you understood also this one. And then we will go another point, and that is depends on energy is spent energy spent it is given in your book. Energy spent in the body, energy spent in the body, in which way, or in two ways. Okay, two ways. Number one is actually basal metabolism, and basal metabolism is one of them. Basal metabolism. And second one is the physical work. Yes, this point is also very important, about very important thing for doing that energy spent in the body in two ways, which following of the way can be founded or counted as the energy spending part, like that basal metabolism. Yes, I just want to give you an example. Suppose you are the students or you are human beings, you take something, okay, food or breakfast or heavy meal, anything. Then you don't do any work, just sleep, wait, and like that. Then also after few hours, couple of hours, you feel, I'm feeling hungry. Why? I didn't do any work. My dear students, first one is the basal metabolism for running the metabolic activities. The food digested, make it smallest form, producing some energy, producing some waste product. Okay, and second, also metabolic activities, running, respiration, always inhaling and expelling. It is also work, though it was not physically levered like that, but it is also. So basal metabolism, though you haven't have any work, then you can feel appetite or can getting hungry. So energy is spent in this way also. And sleeping is also work, like that. Physical work, if you do physical work, must you need to get food after some intervals, because you need energy more. And physical work, we know that since any hard labor, physical activities or physical work is done there, that times our body need more energy. So energy is spent in the body in two ways, by the basal metabolism, and physical work is also the counted as that part. And very last one I want to say, And very last point, that is we will try to understand some point and try to just remember and memorize 2 points I want to say. One is the for doing the mathematics. Okay, in the Zoom class when we will meet again tomorrow, Zoom class, Zoom meeting, that times I will do that kinds of math by using these 2 clue. One clue is we will remember for doing our math from 1 gram of carbohydrate, 1 gram of carbohydrate, we will get 4 kilocalorie energy. 4 kilocalorie energy. From this one is the one. Second one is from 1 gram of protein we will get 4 kilocalorie energy. Then third one is from 1 gram of fat, we get 9 kilocalorie energy. So this is for doing the math. We need to remember this one. From 1 gram of carbohydrate we get 4 kilocalorie energy. From 1 gram of protein we get 4 kilocalorie energy. From 1 gram of fat we get 9 kilocalorie most amount. But my dear students, in your class 8 standard, I don't know why it is not changed from the book. In class 9, when we will go through the biology subject, you will see that 1 gram of carbohydrate, we get 4 calorie. But here counted according to the book, we follow the book standard, it is 4 kilocalorie energy is counted. But when you will in class 9, you will do the similar or more of the variant type of math by using 4 calorie. Here 4 kilocalorie, but according to the book standard we will think about and we will take the 4 kilocalorie energy. So this is very important for remembering. Carbohydrate 1 gram 4 kilocalorie, 1 gram protein 4 kilocalorie, 1 gram fat 9 kilocalorie maximum. So we need to suppose just suggest it for few amount of fat to need to take, because 1 gram fat can get 9 kilocalorie more. Many of them, most of the calorie can produce. So little amount of fat needed to compile from our body. And other food, where the other food stuff like this type of nutrition, carbohydrate, protein and fat, we just getting involved here or included here. Other kinds of vitamin, minerals, water, their calorie considered as calorie value 0. Calorie value 0. So sometimes it is also for MCQ important, since we get from this one. So calorie value is actually counted in different method, different ways. So their calorie value counted as 0, but their calorie value have from 1 gram what amount of kilocalorie energy get from a specific food stuff on nutrition. Now we understood. So in the Zoom class, by using this type of this clue, we can do some mathematical problem. I hope so. Today's learning is also very interesting and important about calorie and food energy. Many of the information we learn from there. Ensure your note at home, and hope so you will get connected as the previous time, and every time to be continuous process, and you will be more strengthened in science subject. That's all about today, my dear students. Stay safe, stay sound. Allah Hafiz.